This is Cardinal Truth, Chapter 4. Teddy and I are just hanging out on the back deck today. Change of scenery because it's beautiful outside. I'm reminded that 2 years ago I came up with this idea that when we host our first internship as a church, I'm going to run it from May to October. It's going to be like the summer schedule because those are the glory months in Chicago. November through April, especially if you're from the South or the West Coast, man, it's tough here. So, yeah, that's why I'm outside today. You might hear a little bit of ambient noise. Not sorry. I'm also thinking about love languages. In 1995, Gary Chapman released a book called The 5 Love Languages, and in it he contends that we all receive and show love in one of 5 ways. He listed those ways. They were quality time, words of affirmation, physical touch, acts of service, and receiving gifts. After you've counseled enough people, you realize that that's a really comprehensive list and it covers just about everybody. But what happens when it doesn't cover you? And that's what I want to talk about a little bit today. You see, my actual way that I have this deep longing to be loved is something that I'm going to call pursuit. It's this idea that you're going to run after me and I'm going to run after you in such a way that causes a longing in my heart. Now you might be thinking, well, that's exactly right. That's how I pursue my spouse. Yeah, that's right, sure. And then try not pursuing your spouse like that and watch the battle scars quickly add up. But I'm also talking about pursuit in relationships. Like guys pursuing guys and girls pursuing girls. Like there has to be this idea that we're actually going after relationships that edify our soul, that call you to the mat, that you can pursue and they can pursue you. Because those are the types of relationships that are actually going to get you somewhere in life. If you're stuck in relationships where it's all about news, sports, weather, and you never get to something below the surface, that's a really tough place to be. Because you can't be vulnerable in those places. You can't be known. Pursuit allows you to be known. It allows you to open up. Here's another thing about pursuit. It's not just for relationships. It's not just the love language. Maybe you're like me and you have a folder full of prophetic words that have been spoken over your life. That God's going to make you this, or that you're going to step into this season. Did you know those prophetic words require your pursuit? Like you actually have to go after them? Here's the thing. I think your salvation is 100% free. Nothing you can do to earn it. Nothing you can do to make yourself more righteous. Nothing you can do to make yourself more complete. But everything else requires your participation. Like that word that says you're going to be oh yeah, God's going to make me a millionaire this year. He told me that my business is going to sell for millions. Oh yeah, he told me that I'm going to be a preacher to the nations. I'm going to preach to thousands. Well, here's my question to you. Have you written your business plan? No, not yet. Have you taken up the opportunity to preach to the 5 kids at youth group that really need to hear from somebody of your wisdom? No, not yet. But it's going to happen that your prophetic words sitting in that folder are like lotto tickets or the perfect bingo night card. No, man, they require pursuit. God's going to give me a bigger house. Great. Do you have a realtor? Are you ready to go? Have you put your house on the market? Have you spec'd it all out? Oh. You see, part of the thing is with relationships, if you'll pursue relationships like I was talking about earlier, the kind that'll call you to the mat, they'll also call you on your prophetic words. Life is meant to be lived out in community. Here's the challenge today. 1, don't be disheartened if your exact love language isn't on that list I rattled off earlier. It's a good list. It's not a perfect one. And 2, pursue relationships that'll actually edify your soul. Man, there's so much depth in pursuing relationships like that. And 3, remember, your prophetic words and the destiny spoken over your life require your action. They require your heart, and they require your pursuit. Good word. See you next time.
Thanks for listening to this podcast. If you enjoyed, please rate us and subscribe. All of the music was created and produced by Hello Wonder Music. You can find them at hellowondermusic.com. For more information about JD and the church he and Carrie co-lead, including our weekly podcast and upcoming events, please visit greaterchicagochurch.com.